there, welcome to Business Studies with Smartele. This is a channel that allows you to learn on different business management tips, and if you're a business student out there, this is a channel that will allow you to learn on different business principles and concepts and basically all the information that you need for you to get that distinction in that exam. And it's simple. All you need to do is subscribe, watch, and learn. Okay. Now today we are going to be looking at yet another interesting topic, but still under business. But before we do that, allow me to aid you to go and look up for any of my videos if you missed any, because there's lots and lots of information in those videos which you can't afford to miss on, because you definitely need that information for your business and you definitely need that information for your exam. Okay. Now, like I said, today we'll be looking at yet another interesting topic. And our topic of discussion today is how different types of commercial services or aids to trade assist trade to take place, okay, without difficulties. Okay. Now, in our previous video, we mentioned to say we have different types of commercial services or aids to trade, and now today we are going to be looking at how each one of those aids to trade assists trade to take place without challenges. Okay, so the first aid to trade that we are going to be looking at is banking. Okay, so we are saying banks will help trade to run smoothly by giving traders financial help in form of loans and overdrafts. So that is number one. Okay, so traders can actually get help in form of loans and overdrafts, which they can use as capital in their business. Okay, number two, we are saying these banks can actually assist traders or trade to take place smoothly without difficulties by way of giving traders advice on both local and international markets. Okay. Number three, banks will assist traders by actually giving them advice on investment. Now, we are saying these banks are actually technocrats when it comes to financial issues or investment issues. So they know what is trending on the market, so they can actually give traders the advice that they need on where to invest their resources in. Okay, so that is number three. And then number four, we are saying these banks will offer different payment methods to traders. They can actually give them payment methods such as checks or standing orders, credit transfers, documentary credits, and so on and so forth. Okay, so the different methods of payments can be offered to traders or to trade, and thereby assisting trade to run smoothly without challenges. Okay, now apart from those, we are also saying that banks can actually act as a way of safeguarding financial resources of the business. So you can actually keep your money in a bank account somewhere, okay, safely against different bad vices, e.g. theft. Okay, so banks can actually offer you different types of accounts. You can keep your money in a savings account, in a fixed deposit account, or in a current account, or even tailor-made accounts. Okay, nowadays banks do offer tailor-made accounts which will suit the requirements of the customer. Okay, so that is another way through which banks can assist trade to take place without difficulties. Okay, now we are also saying that a bank can help trade to run smoothly by dealing with payments on behalf of the business. Okay, so if you have a client out there, that client can actually pay you money through your bank. Okay, so the bank will handle the payment issues on your behalf. Okay, so that is another way through which a bank can assist trade to take place without difficulties. Okay, so now I'm not saying those are the only ways through which a bank can assist trade to take place. There are of course different other ways through which you can actually get help from your bank as a business in order for you to continue running. But I'm saying, okay, some of the few, those are the ones that I've given you. Okay, so we move on to the second commercial service, and the next aid to trade that we're going to look at is insurance. So we are saying insurance also helps businesses by compensating them for losses that they have suffered. Okay, so if a risk insured against is suffered by a particular business, okay, the insurance will come in to compensate it so that it is restored back to its previous position. Okay, so that is one way through which insurance can help business to take place without difficulties. Okay, we are saying compensation is one way. Okay, now another way through which insurance helps business to be conducted without difficulties, simply by protecting the business against financial losses. Okay, now how is this done? When a risk is suffered, the insurance company will come in, okay, and compensate that business, okay, and by so doing, the insurance company will restore that business to its previous position. Therefore, the insurance will ensure that, or should we say insurance will ensure that business continues running as usual, no financial losses whatsoever, because the business will be restored to its normal operations. Okay, now those are not the only ways through which insurance can help trade. Okay, insurance can also help trade by covering the business against third-party claims. Okay, now as a business, you are going to be working in a society surrounded by people. Okay, sometimes the business can cause harm to people out there intentionally or maybe even unintentionally. Okay, and when those people are lodging claims against the business, so insurance will come in and also help out to pay out those claims so that the business is not affected financially. Okay, so that is another way through which the insurance thing can also help trade to continue running without difficulties as an aid to trade. Okay, now other ways through which insurance can be of great importance to business is simply by covering the entrepreneur, him or herself, okay, against different risks such as health issues or even death itself. Okay, so when you are covered with an insurance policy, or should I say an assurance policy, then the business will be assured of actually continuing running without difficulties, because when you are ill as an entrepreneur, the insurance company will take care of all your health requirements and costs, okay, thereby the business will not be affected. Okay, alright, so okay, now we move on to the third commercial service or aid to trade, and our third aid to trade is transport. Okay, now transport is very important to any business, and transport will help trade to take place without difficulties in so many ways. Okay, so number one, we are saying transport will help the business to move goods from the business to areas of demand. Okay, so you can actually use transport to carry your goods from your business to markets. Okay, and then you can also use transport to carry raw materials from your suppliers to the business so that you can actually have something to work on. And then we are also saying again that transport is important in helping trade, because you use it to carry equipment, okay, from wherever you are getting the equipment from to your business center, so that you can actually use that equipment as required. Okay, now those are not the only ways through which you can use transport to actually help your business grow. We are saying transport can also be used by business managers or business executives to actually move from one place to another so that they can actually meet clients and discuss business. Okay, so transport is key because it also helps out the business by way of saving time. Okay, you can actually move from one place to another quickly without wasting much time. So transport becomes key in helping your business through those different ways that we have just talked about. Of course, I'm not saying again those are the only ways. There are different ways through which transport can assist trade to take place, but those are some of the few that we can actually use in our lesson or in our discussion today. Okay, another way through which transport can help a business to grow is actually, this is something that businesses have discovered, and they are actually using it to their advantage. You can use transport to advertise your business, okay, by branding that vehicle or by branding that motor vehicle of yours. As it moves around, the vehicle will help you as a way of advertising your business. Okay, now if you're finding this information to be very helpful, please don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification icon down there so that each time I upload a new video, you become the first one to be notified. Okay, now we move on to another commercial service or another aid to trade and see how it also assists trade to take place without difficulties. Okay, so the next aid to trade that we are going to be looking at is advertising. Okay, and we are saying advertising is useful. It is very important in any business because it helps in attracting customers to the business. Okay, so advertising helps attract customers to buy. Okay, so as you are advertising, you are actually attracting customers, persuading customers to come and buy from your business. All right, so that is one way through which advertising can help trade to take place without difficulties. Okay, another way is by simply informing members of the public or potential customers on the goods available on the market. Okay, so you can actually use advertising to inform members of the public out there concerning goods that you have on or in stock. Okay, and then another way through which advertising can also be helpful to businesses by actually informing businesses on where to get goods for sale. Okay, so when other people advertise and you are a business in need of that commodity, it will actually allow you to get to know where you can actually get goods that you need for you to sell in your business. business, okay? It could be goods or raw materials, okay? So when an advert is put forth and you see it, you can actually know to say, oh, this is where I'm supposed to go and get the raw materials from, or this is where I can go and get the goods for me to sell from, okay? So those are some of the ways through which advertising can help trade to take place without difficulties, okay? Of course, there are others, such as, okay, using advertising, okay, to inform potential customers or clients out there, okay, on the type of commodity or service that you're offering as a business, okay? And also informing members of the public on the amount that you are charging for that particular commodity or service, okay? So advertising can be used by businesses as a way of helping them to grow to higher levels, okay? Okay, so the next aid to trade that we're going to look at is warehousing. And we are saying warehousing as a commercial service also is of great assistance to trade, because it helps businesses to have a place where they can keep goods as they are waiting for demand, okay? So those goods that are waiting to be sold, you can actually keep them safely in a warehouse somewhere, right? So that is one way through which warehousing can be of great importance to business, okay? Another way through which warehousing can assist trade is simply by protecting goods against bad weather elements such as rains and even heat from the sun, okay? Because some goods, if you leave them in the open like that, they get damaged or they'll get spoiled, and then the business will make a loss like that, okay? So you need a warehouse to keep them against those, to keep them safe against those bad weather elements that I've just mentioned, okay? Now, the other way through which warehousing can be of great importance to business is simply by providing a place where you can keep goods safely against bad vices such as theft, okay? Because when people steal goods from your business will make a loss like that, alright? So to avoid losses, warehousing will come in to assist businesses by giving them a place where they can safeguard their goods and keep them safe from being stolen, alright? Now we move on to another way through which warehousing can be of great importance to a business or of great help. We are saying warehousing can also help business by actually guarding against price fluctuations. Okay, now if you are dealing with seasonal goods, okay, if your business is one that sells seasonal goods, for example, umbrellas, okay, now umbrellas will only sell much when it is in the rain season, okay, so in other seasons, umbrellas, the price will tend to become a bit cheaper, and if you continue selling, your business may end up making losses because you are now selling those umbrellas in a season where they are not actually being useful or being of high demand to members of the public there. So we are saying you can actually keep those goods that are seasonal goods, you keep them in the warehouse, and then wait for such a time when the demand will be high, and then you release them on the market, and by so doing you maintain the price, and then your business can also make profits from that, okay? Unlike a situation where when demand is high, you are selling at a higher price, and then when the demand becomes low, you continue selling but at a lower price, and then the business may end up making losses because you end up even selling goods at an amount that is even below the cost price, okay? So warehousing can also assist in guarding against price fluctuations like that, okay? Another way through which warehousing can be of great help to businesses is by guaranteeing supply of a commodity, okay? So a particular commodity can be bought in bulk, you keep it in the warehouse, and then only when demand is available for it, you get that product, and then you put it out there for customers to buy. So that also guarantees continued supply, because you are going to have the goods available at all times in your business or in your warehouse, and then whenever customers come to ask for those goods, you can actually get from there and say, okay, so that is one way through which warehousing can also assist trade to take place without difficulties, okay, by actually guaranteeing supply of a particular commodity. Alright, so there you have it. Again, if you're finding this information to be very helpful to you, please don't forget to click on the subscription button down there, and then also click the notification icon. And by the way, please like my video so that I get to know if you are really interested in what I'm giving you out there, people. Right? So we move on now to another commercial service, and the next commercial service that we're going to be looking at is communication. Okay, so how does communication also play an important role in assisting trade to take place without difficulty? So we are saying communication is very important because it helps businesses to contact their debtors or customers, okay, to make follow-ups on payments, okay, and then you can also use communication to to contact your suppliers, okay, to find out if they have the goods that you want to go and buy from them, okay. So you can actually use communication to contact your suppliers. All right. Now, we are not saying those are the only two ways through which a business can use communication, okay. There are other ways, such as using communication to pass on information to your customers out there, so as to inform them that the goods that they had previously or earlier on inquired on are now available in the business, okay. So you can actually use communication to inform your customers on the availability of goods in your business, okay. And then another way through which you can use communication in your business is simply by using it as a way of giving out information to people out there on the types of goods and products or even services that you are offering, okay. You can do that by way of phone, or you can even use emails and other methods of communicating, okay. Now, communication is one way through which messages can be passed on to other people out there. So that is another way through which communication can be of great help to your business, okay. So communication is key. You need to invest in communication as a business, because that's the only way you can pass on information that will help you grow your business to higher levels, okay. Now, on that note, we come to the end of our video for today. I hope you enjoyed. Please, I'll see you in my next video, but stay safe out there, because you are the people that support me by watching my videos. So I need you to be safe out there, and like I said, I'll see you